Tell me, baby, do you want it?
Purple drink, I still sip.
Hashtag woke up like this. Hashtag no makeup. Hashtag bless.
Stop wasting time coming up with hashtags to
with the correct hashtags.
Time for tonight's show hashtag.
This website shows you the best hashtags.
You're using hashtags wrong.
Oh boy! Hashtags and memes!
What happened? The word hashtag is a combination of the word hash from hash mark and the word tag, a way to mark something belonging to a specific category. If you have ever been on the internet, you have seen a hashtag in your life. It usually goes with some sort of trend, whether it be a dance, a movie, a video game, a YouTube video, pretty much anything positive or negative. But in today's age, I feel like it's lost its touch with what it used to be. So let's go back to the start and see what happened to hashtags. This tag or symbol has existed for a long time, way before the internet, probably before Jesus. To me and to a lot of people in this world, the hashtag symbol, which I will call it for this video, looks a lot like the sharp symbol in music. Sharp basically means higher in pitch, and sharp indicates that what symbol that note is applied to, you play that note one semitone higher. In simpler terms, they are the black keys on a piano. Let me show you an example. This is A, and this is A sharp. The sharp symbol comes from a letter B because back in the day, there were no in-between notes. The notes were only A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But people are starting to discover the in-between notes, and they're starting to write it like a weird version of B, which is a lower version of the note. This, which is supposed to be in a natural version of this note, and then the sharp key was a higher version of the note. And that's how the sharp key was invented. Now let's fast forward a lot. When the hashtag symbol and computers merged. In the 1970s, it was only known as the pound symbol. The symbol was used in information technology to highlight specific pieces of text. It was also used to denote immediate address mode in the assembly language of PDP-11. It was also used in the C programming language, and I can give many more examples, so let's just skip to 2007 and Twitter. Meet this guy, named Chris Messina, or Factory Joe on Twitter. And on August 23rd, 2007, he tweeted, "How do you feel about using hashtag pound for groups, as in hashtag barcamp message?" And there it was, the first use of the hashtag we all know and love. And so it begins, what I like to call the golden age of hashtags. And there is no other way to describe it than in a song.
But first, let me take a selfie.
This song is what captured the hashtag lifestyle. Early days of Instagram, Vine, and Twitter went crazy with it, using hashtags to describe anything there was. These three social media platforms basically owned hashtags. Famous people expressing everything and anything they were thinking about and letting fans be a part of it with a simple phrase, saying, or a quote, hashtag that, hashtag this, hashtag what. It was a way to start movements promoting a brand or just say hashtag blessed and move on with your day. It was simple, relatable, and fun. But just as good things were created, they were also destroyed faster than you can imagine. The death of hashtags come from two main things I noticed. It became way too mainstream and it became way too corporate. Just like every single popular trend, when it gets to the mainstream media, it's pretty much over for it. It isn't cool anymore. If you see politicians, news people, late night TV show hosts, and especially SNL, you know it's Jover. And what's worse than its use in mainstream media, it's the use in advertisements. Like for you guys to use trends to market your products is the most disgusting and disingenuous thing I have ever seen. Like, this is so cool and new, buy our product. Like those anti-smoking commercials made me start smoking. Now, that one was the obvious one, but the one I saw less people talk about is the corporate side of things. Anything you search up on hashtags nowadays is mostly this. What hashtags you can use for your videos. Best hashtags to use to get the most views. Hashtags to make you go viral. Use this hashtag to get a blowjob. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anything you can find about it is mostly on how to get something out of it. This isn't what it was meant to be. It was a way to describe your thoughts and feelings at the time you posted. Whatever you posted, it was a way to build communities and find people with similar interests. Not top 10 hashtags of the week to get you views. It was a way to find people talking about a movie, a way to find people talking about a new chapter of the manga that you were talking about, a way to find if you're right about what album is the best. Not this. Definitely not this. I can tell you with 101% confidence is that no specific hashtag will make you blow up, no specific tag will get you that viral TikTok, and no specific word will get you that girl. Trust me, it's proven time and time and time again. Now I feel like some people are gonna get this idea that I'm reminiscent of the old days and I wanted to come back and blah blah blah. I completely understand if you think like this, but let me point out the real problem.
Here I come.
I don't want to bring back the old use of hashtags, but I am mad with hashtags being used in this corporate ass way. Because it's clickbait, it doesn't work, and Jimmy Fallon has a playlist of 268 videos that is styled hashtags. My point of this entire thing is let things be what they are. Don't try to change something that doesn't need changing. And I feel like that is what it's missing in this. Authenticity. I feel like authenticity has been lost in hashtags. Its use is no longer what it was. And that is what happened to hashtags. A trend that was used to describe your thoughts, find people, and talk about your interests has been used by corporate media and mainstream voices to promote their product. Another internet trend lost to the people in power. I'm Spaceman Dino. Hope you enjoyed.